everybody, this is VisitJoan. Welcome to another Discover University speed build. The last one, well, okay, maybe not the last one because, I still have, well, I don't know what the heck is going on. I mean, I have the family housing thing, but I don't know, I might take that down because of the whole automatic completing thing, and that just kind of doesn't make sense. I might just put, some university housing that can be labeled as university housing. But, anyway, you guys, here is a rebuild of Drake Hall, and this is going to be the last penthouse university housing lot. So, yeah, I waited a while to do this just because I wanted to, use the tiny living stuff objects. So, I kind of waited for, February to do this, and I don't know what the heck when you are seeing this. I'm just bulk creating right now. So, I did take a floor plan from an actual dorm that I found online, but I don't know, it didn't tell me, what dorm it actually was at what school, so I don't know that. But anyway, oh my goodness, can we talk for a minute about this roof? Because, oh my goodness, I cut so much out of this video because most of it was just me screwing around trying to make the roof look good. And, I tried to put these, little dormers on it because I thought it would look cool, but it ended up not working out with the shape of the build. And, well, you'll see me get rid of them in a minute. Actually, I don't even know why this is still here. I guess I left a part of the roof there. I don't know. What the heck was I thinking when I edited this? And the funny thing is that I edited this, I don't know, 2 hours ago? It's not that weird of a thing, but, oh yeah, that's right. I did leave the roof up, I think. Yeah, see, oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. Okay, well, yeah, you can see some of my struggles with the roof here and doing all that other stuff, but here I finally get it figured out. Oh my goodness. I think part of it was I was trying to put, a domed roof on the top, and that just looked horrible, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go with, the typical mansard roof. But, back to what I was saying before, I did find this floor plan online, and it actually had, most of the rooms were, doubles, but they had, a couple wings that were, single rooms, and because, you can only have, 10 people per a university housing lot, I figured, why not just, I did do the one room, oh my goodness, this is what I get for trying to record during Mercury retrograde, but, I did have one wing of singles kept the same just because I thought it would be nice to kind of have that option. But after that, I kind of took the other wing and just made them, they are singles, but they're kind of wide singles, bigger singles, so they would cost a little bit more money. And then everything else is doubles, and there's a lounge in there, and there's a bathroom in the middle. So that's what I was thinking when I laid this thing out. And again, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with the windows and stuff like that, and the columns, and I just don't want to stick a building there. I want it to actually look good, because I see a lot of people on YouTube and stuff make these wonderful builds. I'm like, how do you get all those details in there? I don't know how to do that. So I'm slowly learning. It's a learning process, let me tell you, but yeah. So anyway, you will notice that I did only furnish 3 of these rooms on camera, and by that I mean the actual dorm rooms and not the bathroom, the common hall, and the deck outside, because I did those too. But the rest of them I actually did kind of a somewhat stop motion, but it's not really stop motion in how you think about stop motion, but it's there's the empty room, and then the furniture just appears like that. It's the wonders of cross dissolve, but yeah, I like watching stop motion builds because they're shorter and they're more entertaining, and I actually can sit through the whole thing without, wanting to do something else. But at the same time, I just don't have the patience to make those because you have to stop and take a picture after you place every single object, and that just is something that would just get really annoying after a while. Oh my goodness, it's no, I just want to finish this thing. I don't want to do, take all these pictures, And then, and then the other part of it is, too, you have, 50 zillion pictures taking up space, and you're, folders. And I'm like, no, I don't need all of those pictures. I could use that space for more like videos and stuff. And I know videos take up more space than pictures, but it's like, no, I already have enough pictures. It's hard enough to find what I want. I don't need to be screwing around with like more pictures and stuff like that. So that's why I don't do stop motion. But I really like watching it. So you will see the rooms come together at the very end, but I just didn't want to film all of them on camera because then that would just be a pain in the butt for me editing wise. And like I said, again, I don't have the patience for that. It's like I barely have the patience for any of these like big builds that I do, you know? So it's and I did have some trouble with this commons room a little bit, like trying to figure out where to put, you know, each of the whatchamacallit, the tables where people could sit and do their work and stuff. And I was trying to figure out which ones to do and what configuration to put them in and what size. And so finally I decided on, as you can see here, the two small ones. Like the way I did it in the bubbly shell. And you know, I kind of like that, and there was enough room for everybody to sit down, and, well, actually, you know, I could have put 2 chairs there when I think about it, but you know what, I'm not going back and fixing it, so, yeah, that's a thing. But, yeah, you'll just see me decorating the hallways now. It basically was pretty much what I've always done when I've decorated these kind of hallways, just put posters everywhere, some decorative stuff, some little chairs, and some plants, like in the little like corners, and you know, and it's just to make it like, you know, kind of like a homey place, you know, because for a while these places are your home, and you know, it just wants you to make it feel like, you know, it's your own. But decorating these rooms, I did use the same rules that I've used for the other residence halls I've done. So yeah, it's not gonna be like all white. It's gonna be like, I figured, you know, people would have the option of like painting their rooms, or maybe not painting, but sticking like whatchamacallit, like colored stickers on like the walls and stuff like that to make it look like it's painted. And then I figured that they'd have a choice of what desks to use and what dressers to use and what beds to use, and then they bring the rest of their furniture. And I also learned from the first time I did this not to clutter everything up, because people come and they bring their own stuff, and then it ends up there's like, you got like a porta-pal sitting in the middle of a computer. And there was this one point in this build when I was taking the pictures, there was a freaking plant in the middle of a microwave. Like, why would you put a plant in the microwave? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so this is kind of like a little recreational area here. And yes, I did have that in one of the dorms I had. There was an air hockey table, but I never used it because I had no one to play with. But yeah, so I figured, you know, a ping pong table would be useful here, would be something that they would have, they would enjoy. And this is like, you know, this is only supposed to be like one floor of the building, so it's like the top floor, and it's the most prestigious, and it costs like the most money to live in. But you know, if you can afford it, then it's totally worth it. And as much as I've enjoyed doing these builds, I'm kind of glad it's over, just because, you know, I'm not even going to go into it. But anyway, I really only have one more to do in Britechester, really, and that's the library, if I decide to do that. I mean, the library is okay, but I mean, I don't know, it's okay. I might want to redo it at some point, but I don't really see any nagging reason to, because it's not like the bar that was just like so empty and bare. It's just like, what the heck is this, you know? So yeah, that's a thing. But the tiny living objects were just really helpful in this build, and you know, I guess I see why people say it should have been included in like university, but I mean, I kind of disagree with that. Like, you know, I mean, it's kind of like a different theme almost. I mean, yeah, I get that dorm rooms are tiny, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's like people said there should have been bunk beds at university, and I was kind of expecting that, but you know what? I don't have to have bunk beds right away. It is the way it is, because, well, to be honest, never mind. You know what? I'm not going to get into that. Let's see. What else can I talk about? Gee, I don't really know. See, the thing is, I don't know when this is going up, so I don't want to put really any, like, time-sensitive, like, commentary to it, because then it'll be like, oh, that's when you recorded this? Like, geez, Joan, like, I don't need to be doing that. So, I honestly, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I want to fill this with the commentary, but you know, I tried to do like each room in a little bit of a different style, and so I did for whatchamacallit, for these rooms I did one double, one big single, and one little single. So I'm on the little single right now, and this one wasn't that hard to do just because there wasn't like as much space. And I know other rooms where there's more space, there's more, you know, stuff that you have to fill. But this one, you know, wasn't that bad. It was kind of maybe a little bit of a challenge. I couldn't put like a little seating area in there. But even tiny dorm rooms I've seen have like seating areas. So anyway, yes, this room I kind of decided to go with the green. I don't really know why, but yeah, I don't really know why either. Okay, well, I am losing it. Okay, that's it. You know what? I am not doing any more voiceovers until the 9th. That's it. That's done. I'm not doing this in Mercury retrograde anymore. That is just, oh my goodness. I should probably just stick to editing, but actually I can't really do that because I gotta do the voiceovers when I get the chance to do them. So, yeah, I've gotten the chance now, so I'm doing it now. That's, I don't know. I think, though, that keeping in mind that this is an art-specific school, I mean, there's other degrees here, but it specializes in the arts, you know what I mean? That I kind of put, like, easels and stuff in rooms and, you know, stuff like that, like musical instruments, violins, guitars, things like that. So, yeah, that's what I kind of kept in mind when doing this. Anyway, you guys, this build is coming to a close, at least the part I did on camera, so I'm going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this video, which I really hope you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Also, you can follow me on social media if you want to see fun facts, behind the scenes, stuff like that. You can go follow me on Instagram at VisitJoan. And if you want to see, you know, my thoughts on all things Sims related, you can follow me on Twitter at VisitJoan videos. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. I'm going to get up out of here. Bye, everyone.